what's going on? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Wise Wonder Waking podcast, where we spit knowledge, we talk about the truth, we talk about the things that are constantly affecting our daily lives here in the United States of America. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it, guys. I want to know why are Americans so distracted? What is the propaganda, the machine against the American people that is keeping us in a state of dream, in a state of disarray, where we don't know what's going on? I mean, if I go online, I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram. Most Americans don't know we in the verge of World War III. We in a financial decay. Most people don't know these things, and they think that Kamala is going to solve the problem. They think Trump is going to solve the problem. They don't realize this is an American problem. This is a Western problem that's going across the world and causing problem issues in America. Most Americans don't know, or they don't choose not to know, or they don't really care whatever happened in another country. Guys, we in the brink of war with Iran, right? We're in the brink of war with Russia. These things are serious, and the American people are being lied to. We're being lied to. That's what's happening right now. We're being lied to, and most young people, older people, all they care about is social media, what's going on in their world. They're not waking up to smell the coffee to actually know what's going on in your country, man. Right now, we're getting distracted by the Diddy case. That's a big thing right now, rather than the presidential election, right? Because, like I said, guys, like with me, when it comes to who's running for the president, I think that whatever it's Kamala or Trump, they're backed by corporations that want to say, hey, the Trump circle might be like, hey, we want to make a deal with Iran, we want to make a deal with Russia because we have um, interest in those countries, right? Where you have the Kamala one say, no, we want to go to war with Iran because all interests, all allies is with Israel, right? So they all picking sides, but guess who's not picking sides? The American people. They're not picking their sides, right? Because you got hurricanes coming through America. They barely saying, FEMA saying they don't have any money. They're gonna give everybody $700. Why they giving every other country money to go to war, right? But your government is telling you that, oh yeah, no, they don't have any money. We only have give you $700, or we can't give you the assistant. They can't even send a National Guard to help people in North Carolina because they're more concerned with what's going on outside because their interest, their pretty much their interest lies in what's going on outside of America. Because most Americans, they're like, yo, what's going on? Why you guys only care about what's happening in the Middle East? Well, it's oil. Come on, guys, you guys should know that oil make the world go around, baby. That's what it is. That's pretty much America. After weapons, oil is the biggest factor when it comes to the American economy. Because you guys would be here, y'all start complaining about, oh my, the gas price is high, but you really want it really nearly cheap. And in order to do that, Americans got to do certain. America as a country, the government has to do certain things in order to keep that price lower down. Sometimes it seems like, oh, they're going against that because they say they're back in certain country, and the other country saying, hey, we're gonna go ahead and destroy that. But at the end of the day, America is gonna protect its interests, and its interest is oil. You know, they want the oil, and they want it for cheap. They want to keep that, and they don't want nothing to mess with that. And America will go to war, with whatever country, to stop whatever's going on. But the real issue is, what I really want to discuss is why the American people are at loss. They don't know what's going on. We are uneducated when it comes to um, politics, as international politics. What's going on in the world? Most people don't even know where Iran is on the map, or where Israel is on the map, where Russia is on the map. They don't know the history of those countries. They don't care to learn, and they don't teach us in school about you know what's been going on in the Middle East for the past 50, 60 years. Same thing. They're not teaching you that. Only thing you know about Russia is Cold War. That's it. But they don't really say, okay, what went, how they get there. What is the involvement of the United States government into Russia's government, right? Because you gotta understand, these people, they always constantly at war. We're always at war. People always think like a war is over. This is different type of war, right? There's psychological, there's a biological, there's different type. It's not just your physical one, like you will see, like soldiers on the boots on the ground, and they shooting at each other, dropping bombs. There's financial wars. There's different type, and it's been going on. This has been going on. You've been seeing it stopped. These countries are constantly battling for supremacy, fighting for to gain control of the financial market, right? So you guys have to understand that America needs to wake up. Most Americans, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up and smell the coffee, man. Y'all already know what's going on in your country. It's not just about you or how much your grocery, what it costs in your grocery store. You guys need to be aware of what's going on, truly going on in your country, truly going on around the world. Like, I think most Americans think that the whole universe is centered around them, right? The world is, it's all about American. America's first. Like, listen, there's other countries in this world, okay? It's not just America. So you got to open your eyes to know where your place is at. And you got to understand that America is not always going to be number one, because you got these countries that's fighting for power, right? They fighting to get on top. And if your most of your population don't know what's going on there at loss, that's a weakness, right? But is it the power that be want to keep people unknown? Is that the propaganda, the news machine, the media that's, that say, hey, we don't want them to know. We want to keep them in the dark so we can do whatever we want. That's what I feel like this country, right? When it comes to America, they keep Americans in the dark about food, about their health, everything in America. They keep us in the dark about it. I'm like, but for what? Like, who's winning at all this to keep us in the dark, right? Well, definitely, the corporations are the one that's winning to keep most Americans in the dark for what's going on in your food, what's in your medication, what's in your water. A lot of these things. I think it's time for Americans to wake up and smell the coffee. It's time for you guys to make yourself knowledgeable what's going on around around the world. You know, so you guys let me know what y'all think. Let's have a discussion, share, comment. Let's talk about this topic because I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Okay, Wise One Weekend podcast. We here share. Appreciate you guys.